What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our first edition of the War Report of Season 8. This is Dynasty. Nice little Chinese-themed season that we're going to be going through. I am your host, Foglata of the Goshkia clan. It is Tuesday, July 13th, 2021. At least to my information, it is. Feel free to join us up in that Discord channel on the top right of your screen. Hopefully you can read it. Someday we'll have a shorter URL. But until then, we got that really long URL. Sorry, guys. Wish I could do better. I do run the conquersbladehub.com where you can find all the latest information about Cloudwing Valley. We have fief quests posted up there weekly so you can find out which fief quests are good for you. And yeah, you can find all kinds of information. We got guides, we got full standing information of who's ranked what on our server. And we'll be posting each and every one of these videos on there so that you can check it after the fact if you're not able to catch it live. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First up, we're going to take a look at some upcoming events. Got a few things on the calendar coming up. Monday, July 19th, the Gray Hair Garrison joins battle. Thank you, Poof. Tuesday, July 27th is the first battle for Mei Yang. Then on Tuesday, August 9th, a little less than a month from now, the Borderlands will open, and you can siege on over into the Borderlands, the largest zone in Conqueror's Blade. And we do have Twitch drops on Friday, which Blinkies should be included in, I think. I'm pretty sure we have at least 3 of us Cloudwing Valley streamers that are going to be streaming. Feel free to support us. I will have those links posted over in the Cloudwing Valley Discord for anyone that's interested. Goshkia definitely will be streaming sometime during that time, usually late nights. But go get your Twitch drops. It's a good way to get some free loot. Today we did have some alliance changes. We had a few people fold their alliance, I think. Pretty sure. The Imperium went independent. Nightmare joined Midnight. They also had another house that was Midnight. Their alt house. I forget what their alt house is named. Midway Kings went to True Sith. Don't have a True Sith icon yet. I'll figure it out. Murder went independent, and Odin went independent. I think we should probably start with Long Ting. What do you guys think? Long Ting? So if you were not familiar, Long Ting is the smallest region in all of Conqueror's Blade. It is definitely, I think, 32 fiefs that are available to be conquered, something like that. Pretty small. So cohorts pretty much started with it all. And they did a fairly decent job defending. They kept quite a few properties. In fact, we had a battle where we were flowing in constantly. They were flowing in constantly, and they still held it. It was a wonderful fight. Went pretty much the entire duration of the battle. That was over at Lian. And hats off to you, cohorts. Once again, you guys and us guys fought very first week and had a blast. Look forward to seeing you guys again. And yeah, there was a lot of action going on all over this region. I was kind of expecting going into this that YT would be centered here. Like they were all base camped here until the start of Territory Wars when they all zipped on over to Miao Yang and were suddenly rushed over there. Ming renamed itself Radiance and things were off to a very weird start. So pretty much there was only a handful of us left in Longting to fight over the land that was there. Pretty entertaining. A lot of things going on over there. So you guys probably remember my really kind of, it was okay looking battle screen that was kind of hogwash, everything thrown together, really unorganized, not really easy to follow. Well, this season I decided to get a little easier on the eyes. So there we go. It's a little better, maybe? So what you see here is that House of Lords managed to get 2 fiefs. Warborn got 1. Goshkia got 3. Goblin got 1. Valiant got 4. Lionheart got 3. House of Knights got 1. First Order got 3. Naman got 1. And Hurt got 1. just feel like it should be like da na 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 na. I don't know. All right, so on to the houses of Longting. Of course, we have the mighty cohorts calling us home. House of Lords on top with 900 influence. Goblins second place with 750 influence. Warborn with 750 influence. Valiants with 600 influence. Goshkia with 500 influence. Lionheart with 450 influence. First War with 450 influence. Neman with 150 influence. House of Knights with 150 influence. And Hurt with 150 influence. Influence! The word is influence. Yep. So over to the prosperity. Things have not had a chance to fall yet, but I have a feeling that Longting is going to be a prosperous zone. We already have a 50 prosperity rating. That's a little over where we began, just a tiny bit. And we have a 20 fiefs are currently owned by free houses, 8 by legions. That's 71%. Started with 8,400, the smallest starting influence out of all the regions. And it's at 8,450. Average fort level is 4, average town level is 4, average village level is 1. Taking a look at the fief quests of the region, we have a couple. Right now you can find a 4-star sheepskin over at Kintai. You also got those elite rebel officer belongings. Now if you haven't been outside yet, there are rebels every freaking where in the zone. Like you can't, like it's like Starbucks. You can't even walk 5 feet without hitting another one. It's insane how many rebels are out there. So feel free to farm them, cull that population a little bit, get those 6 helmets, walk over to 9 wall at Kintai, turn those in, get 270 honor. Easy money. Linkway has the 4000 Cooperite, 9 wall with Limonite, 3 stars. It's about the best we're getting right now. As things get improved and upgraded, you should start seeing 5-star fief quests pop more often. Should be really good. Goshkia will be doing our best to try to get those 5 stars up on the map for you guys. And as always, 20% to the tax rate across the board, whether you're friendly, hostile, we don't care. We love you anyways. Come farm, come turn in fief quests, enjoy it. Next up, we are going to hop on over to Liangyun, the exciting zone. So I don't think anybody expected Liangyun to have as much action as they did, but it definitely turned into a bit of a bloodbath. I am looking at Liangyun, right? Where's Guangdong? Yep, it's right zone. Just making sure. Make sure I didn't break anything this time. So let's go ahead and see what happened when it updated. Now remember, half of these aren't even takeable because we aren't, the fief levels or the house levels aren't high enough to even be able to take them. So there you go. That's what happened. Whole lot of yellow popping up, guys. Whole lot of yellow. YT's setting up to be a three-peat. They've won the last 2 seasons. They are going to probably give it their best to take both crowns this season. There's only 2 crowns available, no 3 this time. So it's going to be cohorts defending against YT, most likely. Hopefully we will see another house in Alliance rise the ranks and give them challenge. It'd be nice to see a house be able to give them a run for their money. Taking a look at the battle screen. We have Radiance with 11 new fiefs, Lionheart with 3 new fiefs, Macedon with 6 new fiefs, Atlas with 6 new fiefs, Murder with 3 new fiefs, Imperium with 3 new fiefs, Leviathan with 1 new fief, and Odin with 1 fief. All I gotta say is, Radiance, you better take care of Guangdong. It's a special place for us. They have good cooking there. Enjoy it. So looking at the war for Daichang, right now, the ruler is the cohorts, but Yellow Turbans is already knocking on the door saying we're coming. So you know that's coming. So expect to see that battle later on this season. It's definitely going to be interesting. Looking at the houses of Liang Yun, we have Radiance with 3,600 influence, Macedon with 1,800 influence, Atlas with 1,400 influence, Myrrh with 1,150 influence, Imperium with 900 influence, Lionheart with 900 influence, Leviathan with 150 influence, and Odin with 150 influence. Jumping on over to Prosperity, Liang Yun is off to a great start. It's already in the positive with a 50 prosperity rating increase. Its average fort level is 4, average town level is 3, and average village level is 1. We currently have Radiance on top with 50 renown, followed by Murder with 50 renown. Currently, most of the towns are rank 4. The forts are rank 4. Well, not most of the towns, I should say. There's 3 towns that are rank 4. The rest are rank 3. And then rank 2s for most of the villages. Whole lot of villages over there at rank 2. We should start seeing some pretty good thief quests popping over here pretty soon. So expect that. Alright, can you hear me now? Alright, how far did I go? Somehow my microphone killed itself. I don't know. Am I back? I feel like I'm back. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. So, the top quest there, the cavalry kits, you ain't gonna get those. I literally turned it off and on again, guys. That's what I did. I literally turned my headset off and on again to get it back. You know how it is. Anyone that's been in electronics knows how it is. Turn it off and on again, and it works. There you go. So those elite rebel officer belongings, you can get those at a rebel camp. You can get those in the Wandering Rebels. Those are fairly easy to get, and that's a 5-star thief quest, so that's well worth it. 400 honor to turn that in. If your house owns that thief, that's 600 honor, best honor in the game. The pine timber is not as easy as it looks. It's easier to drink a beer while standing on your head. 65,000 pine timber is very hard to get your hands on. It doesn't come out as well as a cedar does. So when you farm a cedar node, you'll get way more than you do pine timber. I don't know why the grays are so hard. The gray material is like the hardest material to get. It's weird. But if you do have 65,000 pine timber, that's like a full wagon of it. You can head over to Hebo and turn that in for 340 honor. Cedar timber is easy to come by. You can definitely turn that in for 270 honor. The Cooperites are pretty easy. The Cowhides are easy. Round seeds are super easy, especially being everything is the east now. So yeah, you could definitely turn that one in. So yeah, you got lots of options for thief quests for the east. So be sure to head on out, turn those in. Now honor is how you get gold units. Gold units are your friend. You're going to need those, especially if you're going to hang out in Liang Yun, where YT calls home. You are going to need those units, trust me. In any case, what I highly recommend is all new players take a moment, open up that U menu, click on Mercenaries, and look at those gold units on the right side of your screen. Now the cool thing about those is you don't have to repair their kits. So you get to rent them for a week, it's absolutely free, and you don't have to worry about their kits. It'll save you money in the long run, give you a good workout, let you learn how to use them before you buy them, and get some practice in. Plus, there's Falconettis this week. Who doesn't love Falconettis, right? Yeah, I just made the lower battlegrounds a whole lot harder. Sorry, guys. So jumping on over the top 10 renowned builders, there are 3 fiefs that got upgraded tonight. Murder has 1, Goshge has 1, and Radiance has 1. The Alliance standings, as best as I could understand them as of the time that I logged this, there was so much going on after the war, people changing alliances and dropping alliances, creating new alliances. It was really hard for me to follow everything that was happening while I was logging all this data. So for now, as I know it as of this moment, Yellow Turbans is on top with 6,800 influence, 23 fiefs. Valor second place with 5 fiefs, 1,350 influence. Last Legion with 4 fiefs, 1,200 influence. Ravel Alliance. The Goblins. The Goblins. Yep, they took a town and they got 900 influence. Hibernia has 3 fiefs for 500 influence. Tang has 3 fiefs for 450 influence. And Mandate of Heaven has 1 fief for 150 influence. Top gains of the night, Yellow Turbans with 23, Valor with 5, Last Legion with 4, Tang with 3, and Hibernia with 3. There were no real losers tonight because nobody had anything to begin with. Jumping on over to the movers and shakers on the house. Pretty much the top gains tonight were Radiance with 11, Atlas with 6, Macedon with 6, Lionheart with 6, Murder with 4, Valiance with 4, Imperium with 3, Goshke with 3, First Order with 3, and House of Lords with 2. This brings us to the outstandings. There you go. As you can see, we have 17 property owners on Cloudwing Valley. I suspect this is going to change as Maoyang opens and as the Borderlands open. I think there will be a lot more houses that end up with some land. Right now, everything's really compact, so don't feel bad if you didn't get land. Just keep trying. Just keep hitting people. Keep itching away at the little boundaries. You know, the little border areas are always the best place to hit when you're new starting out. Try to hit the stuff that isn't defended well. And then, you know, when the Borderlands opens, I highly recommend it. If for anyone that's starting out as a new house, the Borderlands is a great place to kind of learn because you get the stuff that allows you to make kits for the East and the West units. So if you have a fief out there, you can craft either region. So the East or West units, you can craft them all in the Borderlands. It's really easy. It's good money out there. There's lots of force nodes. There's pretty much everything out there. So feel free to head on out there when it opens August 9th, August 10th, I think. No, August 9th. I think the Borderlands opens August 9th. And we'll see you out there. So that pretty much rounds up our war report for tonight. I want to thank you guys all for supporting the show. I look forward to seeing you again next week. I will probably have some more toys to show you next week. I was working on some, but didn't quite finish. This new season was kind of a race to get all the new fiefs in there, get everything in there. I am working with Ismina on putting in the maps of every fief onto the conquersbladehub.com. So if you haven't gone to conquersbladehub.com, go there, look at the region list, then look at the fiefs. Each of the fiefs, we are adding in all of the nodes so that you know which nodes are at which fiefs. And you'll see the fief quests if they have fief quests in there, and you'll also see the map if we have a map for it yet. So we're going to be working around our way around the zone. Please don't attack us if you see us wandering around there, because we're trying to build maps of every fief so that you guys have them for when you guys do your war planning and all that. So as soon as we get those all in, I will be sure to let you know. We have a lot of the older